Many are called, but few are chosen. How well do you understand the statement? You see, this statement is one of the most quoted, often misunderstood sayings of Jesus. Many people interpret it to mean that God called many to salvation, but only few will make heaven. I don't know if that is how you see it or if that is your explanation to that statement too. To understand Jesus' words, we must first examine the context in which they were spoken. In Matthew 20, verse 1 to 6, Jesus told us the parable of the vineyard. A landowner went out at different hours to employ laborers. He employed some in the early hour of the day, and others he employed much later. But at the end of the day, he gave everyone the same reward. But the people who burned sweats from early in the morning to the end of the day felt that they should receive something higher than the others. But the landowner made them realize that he gave them what they agreed before coming in to work for him. So as the owner of the vineyard, he is allowed to do whatever he wanted to do with his money. So if he decides to be generous to the others, it shouldn't bother those who negotiated with him. While this statement carries eternal significance in its biblical context, it also teaches us how we respond to God's calling, how we embrace our purpose. The central lesson of this parable is not about who arrived and who did not. It is not about who will make heaven and who will not make heaven. Rather, it highlights God's grace, generosity, and sovereignty. God is not obligated to reward people according to human expectations or comparison. God's generosity should not be a reason for resentment. A lot of people believe that the 12 are the only disciples of Jesus. No, while Jesus was giving that parable in how the owner of a vineyard went out employing people to come work for him, Jesus was practically telling us what he came to do. He was going about. He met Peter fishing. He said, "Follow me, I will make you fishers of men." Peter did not negotiate with him. He met James, John, and others. They never negotiated with him. So he is trying to explain to us what he came to do, calling people into his vineyard. And many are called, but few are chosen. So it illustrated that in Luke chapter 6, 12 and 13. After he spent the night praying, he came out a day, he called all his disciples to himself and chose 12, which he named apostle. You see, the parable of the vineyard is simply telling us the importance of alignment and divine placement. You must understand that alignment and positioning are very important in the pursuit of purpose. Now, there are some people who get stuck in life not because they don't understand their purpose, but they run with their purpose based on what they expect to gain. Now, your foremost priority in the pursuit of purpose should be adding values to life, not what you are expected to gain. While receiving rewards and benefits are both necessary, they should never become the key to motivation while running with purpose. Your motivation should always be adding value. And wherever God has placed you, you should understand that you are there to make impact. So many are called and few are chosen. Is that God has called many into influence and leadership, but very few are choosing to handle unique responsibilities. So, why selections are important It doesn't mean that one is more valuable than the other. Some are choosing to lead, while some are called to support, serve, and work under those who are choosing to lead. So, whatever God has placed in your hand and wherever God asks you to be, embrace it and do it wholeheartedly, knowing that at the end of the day, both those that are called and those that are choosing, God rewards equally, because God does not reward based on prominence or title. A reward based on faithfulness and obedience. God bless you.